How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 69 of my Cricket 19 career mode. So today we are continuing on with our county championship. I did play one game in between episodes and unsurprisingly we won by 5 wickets, so a relatively comfortable victory. But today we're playing Kent, and then after this game we have got the Caribbean Premier League, so that'll probably span across about 3 episodes, probably four games in the 4 games across 2 episodes, and I don't know if we'll get into the finals or not, because obviously we do have our test debut against Ireland coming up after that. But anyway, before I do actually select this lineup, I just wanted to point out again, I mentioned it in the last episode, but Joe Root, we were talking about him regressing, but unfortunately he's now only 59 overall. He's just got even worse, so unfortunately it's time to say goodbye to Joe Root and hello to, I think we'll bring in Ryan Gibson. I think that is the change that makes the most sense. It's a shame that Root has to go out like that, but I just think he's just so weak now and it just doesn't make sense to play him. So that is the lineup, just the one change as we eventually skip forward to it, as it makes me select the lineup once again. But obviously sticking with it, and Yorkshire against Kent at Headingley. So yeah, let's just jump straight into this game, and hopefully we can continue on our winning streak. I think we've won our first 4 games of this county championship season, so starting off pretty nicely. Right, here we are, Headingley Stadium, Yorkshire versus Kent for some more county championship action. But let's get ourselves down to the toss. It's going to be Kent calling the toss, since they're obviously the away side, and they've called tails, and we know what this means. It means tails never fails. So I'm expecting to lose the toss here. We've won the toss, get in, that is what we like to see. Medium standard pitch, so we're going to have a little bat first, I reckon. And the teams are out, so let's skip it forward. Nice golden duck to start off the innings, that's what you like to see. Good way to start it off, and we're 27 for 2, not great. Podmore, the bowler, down at the other end. Myself and Brooke hopefully form a nice little partnership, but Podmore's been dangerous so far. 2 for 10 off of just 4.4 as we go for the run, but realise that there's a player stood right there, so we cancel it. There we go, that's more like it. Not straight to the man this time, and it is actually racing away from that fielder. He is going to collect it, but we're going to have enough time to get through for a third, as that is a direct hit. That's a nice little throw in, but off the mark with a nice free. So obviously we are currently a fair way into lockdown in real life all across the world. So I assume that that means there's probably a lot more time for gaming. So my question for today is, what games are you playing? Are you playing Cricket 19 yourself? Do you have your own career mode? If you do, how's that going? If not, what other games are you playing? I know there's stuff like Warzone, Call of Duty was released a week or 2 ago. A lot of people have been playing that, and a game that I've actually been playing myself as of late, it's just been released, Animal Crossing on the Switch. So I want to know in the comment section down below, what are you playing during these quarantine times? Oh, look at that, straight out the middle of the bat, and that is racing away for 4. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, same ball, same shot, same result. Unbelievable stuff. Also, if you are enjoying the video, please do be sure to leave a like. We aim for 20 likes on every single video, so if we can hit that, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you are not already, please do consider subscribing to the channel. You know, it really means a lot to me. It really, it kind of pushes me to continue creating content when I know people are enjoying it. And also, I mean, I went through all the effort of creating this bat that says subscribe to Jakefog on it, so I mean, I think it's just rude if you don't subscribe. Also, back customization video should be coming out this weekend. I've got plenty of time to record with a few days off work, so keep an eye out for that in your sub boxes. Possibly on Friday, if not it'll be out on Saturday, as that is an absolute inch perfect drive through extra cover. Oh, that's absolutely raced away. That couldn't have been hit much sweeter. Oh, that is big. That is big. It's not going to quite go for 6, but it's a nice little one bounce for. Wasn't timed perfectly, but we'll take it. Coming out of the blocks really quickly here. 20 runs off of just 13 balls, getting close to overtaking Brook. And, well, you can't pitch it that full because I'm going to absolutely smash it for 6. There we go. That's what I wanted with the last ball. But this one just a little bit fuller, so much easier to get over the top of those fielders. And that takes us up to 26 off of just 14 balls. Oh dear. I'm already in my my T20 mode in preparation for the Caribbean Premier League, which is coming up after this game. Oh, that is beautiful. Nice little square drive away for 4. We have slowed up a little bit since our initial little burst. I think we've now, 34 off of 26 balls. Still an unbelievable strike rate for a bit of first-class cricket, but in comparison to what we had beforehand, it's nowhere near. As Joe Denley's actually coming into the mix. And first ball, get a nice little single. Joe Denley must be dreadful at this point. He must be about 40 years old. If Root's gone down to like a 50... Oh my goodness, he's 16 overall. I was going to say, if Root's gone down to a 59 overall, I dread to think what Denley's gone to, considering I think he's about 3 years older. Well, yeah, as you saw, 16. It was a fake little run. See if we can force some overthrows. Oh, there we go. A little bit too full, that Denners. As it's driven away nicely for 4 through cover, extra cover. That is a very nice cricket shot, and it's quite an aggressive field, actually. But, yeah, 39 off of just 29 balls. It's a nice straight ball from Denley. I don't think he can actually get any turn on it now that he's terrible. So, oh dear. Poor Denley. As that is a little bit full again, but we can't time it, and it finishes off a nice little single, nice little dot ball. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, a little switch of field. It's gone a lot more defensive now, and he's gone for a nice defensive offside, so he puts it down leg. As that is a risky run, but they've gone to the complete wrong end. As I definitely should have got Brook to dive there. Maybe he didn't go to the wrong end. Oh dear. Will. Okay. Sorry, Brook. I didn't mean it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well. And that is going to be out, I think. Oh no, he's dropped it on the boundary. My goodness. And he's messed up the field. I don't know why he's taking so long to get this in. I'm going to dive this time, not making the same mistake as before. Oh, that was a shot very much out of frustration. I thought it might have just got to the side of the field, but he did manage to get around to it. It would have been a difficult one to take, to be fair. On the move, stretched out, that actually looked quite easy. Zach Crawley, what are you doing, son? Drops you on the boundary. I guess he might have saved 6, but no, that is a catch that he should be taking. As we found the gap there. There we go, that's more like it. Punishing Joe Denley. And more of that, please, as that has moved us on to, I think, possibly in the 40s, on to 46. We're already in the 40s. 46 off of just 34 balls. So we're really coming along here. Putting on a little bit of a show, and that is absolutely creamed out of the middle of the bat, down the leg side. And that's moved me onto my 50 from just 35 balls. And this is what we like to see. Hopefully we can convert this. In memory of Joe Root, something that he can't do. Oh, poor Rooty. He's just getting pelters. Oh, that's nicely flicked into the leg side, into that gap, little step across, and that's always going for 4 every single day of the week, because they've not plugged that gap, and as they continue to not plug the gap, I'm going to keep stepping across and hoping for balls like that. Oh, he read it this time. He read it, put it a little bit wider, but still no man over there. So once again, step across and chip it into the leg side. Early timing, but no one there. Nice little chip over the square leg umpire's head, make him feel involved. Hope he didn't try and catch it, as they've plugged the gap a little bit, but I still think we can risk it. We can take it on over there. Oh my goodness, that is a dreadful shot. I just cannot time these whatsoever, but they're still going away for 4, and I mean, as they leave that gap open, I'm going to keep trying to exploit it. Oh, new bowler. And they've got rid of that little gap down the leg side. There is still a small gap, but not one that I'm confident enough to step across and hit in the air. But that is more like it. If you're not going to bowl it down the leg side, at least don't bowl it somewhere where I can smash it for 4 easily on the offside. So we are putting on a little bit of a show here, and my goodness, that was close. Joe Denley's gone very defensive with this field now. Oh, poor guy. But we've still lifted it in the air. It's gone over the man. Is the man that deep going to get round to it? I don't think he's quite got the legs. And that's gone away for another 4. We're going aggressive. We're going big. We're not sticking around. We're getting some nice practice in for this 2020 tournament in the Caribbean. Just a little holiday for us. And oh, there we go. That is another one. The field's not going to get to it. And we are putting on a show. My ladies and gentlemen, we are putting on a show with the bat. Oh, and again, that's going to be caught. We rode our luck just a little bit too much there. And yeah, just didn't get enough power behind it. Caught nice and easily by the man at like a deep square leg. He didn't have to move much, but hopefully our boys can put together a decent score. Okay, it's not terrible. And we're coming into bowl at 62 for 3. Ooh. Right, so scorecard wise, we finished off with 250. Ryan Gibson on his, I don't know if it's his debut, but I brought him into the side in replace of Root, and it's paid off. 90 off of 125 balls. He really kept the innings going. A nice red inker for him as well. And 62 for 3 are Kent at the moment, with Haggett and Billings, the 2 men in. Let's see Haggett. Strongest skill is the glance, weakest skill is the drive. So you know what that means. Try and tease him a little bit with balls outside off as he drives that one for none. Oh, he's driven it. He's found a little bit of a gap. I think they're going to come back for a second here, and they should make it. Yeah, made it with relative ease. Right, Haggett, the left-hander. You know what that means. Nice and wide. Angle it in at the stumps. Get that big turn as he gets that one away quite easily for, I assume, just one. Yeah, they're not going to risk the second, as that is a powerful throw back to the keeper. Unbelievable stuff. I don't know what Billings has done to warrant such an aggressive field as well, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I'm going to stick with it, because why not? Why not? Bit of fun. And just like that, in between innings, Haggett has gone. And so Dixon is down, the new man in at the other end. We're not bowling against him. We're still bowling against Billings, but Dixon, 0. A nice little 0 from his 1 ball so far. So let's hopefully keep him at 0, as that is another little glance away from Billings to the man in deep for a single. Right, Dixon, the new man, his weakest skill is the drive. His strongest skill is special shots, but we're going to throw a nice short top spinner in at him. Get him on that back foot early on. So yeah, he actually gets it away relatively nicely. But we'll pepper a few more in at him, see what he does with them. Tries to cut that one away, and it's a dot ball. Going with a slider rather than a top spinner this time. It's going to stay low, but he's read it quite nicely. Played it very, very late and gets his first run of the innings. Oh, it's a big edge. Managed to find the edge, but just a little bit too thick to get to any of the men in close. So that actually finishes off a nice little maiden over for me. Oh, Dixon played all around that. He did not like that one at all. A little bit faster. That is what we like to see. And as that carried, I don't think it quite has. Oh, let's get the slips up. Oh, if he was in that position in the first place, he probably would have got to that. But this is some promising signs. As he actually gets a nice solid connection on that. They thought about the run. Bloody hell. Didn't need to throw it that aggressively, fielder. Oh, that is big from Billings. Oh dear, 1 bounce 4, down towards fine leg. A nice shot, to be fair. He's pulled it from outside off, so I don't think it was a particularly bad ball. Just went looking for it, and well, he got it. Oh, go on, how is that? Oh, it's been ruined in the bottom left-hand corner. Take 40 wickets, and Billings is gone. There we go, that is what we like to see. bought that wicket. You know, I'm more than happy to give away 4 runs if that is going to be the result. But if we'll just have a little look at the big eye, if you just rock and roll that for me, please, fella. It's pitched nice and straight, pitched in line. It's come back, it's hit him in line. It would have been going on to hit nicely the top middle of off stump. And well, that is what we like to see. And Zach Crawley, the new man at the crease, let's see what he can do as his first ball is a dot. And the end of the ball, end of the over. My goodness. Oh, Dixon. Dixon. You didn't like that at all, did you? Promising signs though. Dixon has not enjoyed our bowling so far, so hopefully a wicket is not too far away. But Kent have also, they've passed the 100 run mark, 100 for 5, still trail by 150. So we're in a good shape. We just need to make sure that they can't form any decent partnerships, and then as long as we don't let them do that, then we should be in with a good shout and hopefully go into our second innings with a healthy lead. Oh, he's managed to find that gap. Don't think it's going to go all the way for 4. The fielder is going to get round to it. It's a nice. Oh, that's a nice throw back. But 2 runs from it for Dixon. I think about 4 runs I went for, all in all, in that over, and I am coming back on for another. I think over number 7 here, 1 for 15 so far. It's not too bad. Hopefully we can get another wicket. Take Zach Crawley nice and early. That would be absolutely lovely. Let's bang one in short at him. Not giving him a taste of my my short top spinners as he pulls it away nicely. But there's a man, the mid on gets round to it and keeps it to none. Oh, he's edged it and it's gonna run away for 4. It's not often that I get edged for 4, but there we have it. Right, I am going to take myself off because I've bowled a good 7 overs so far. Let's bring the opener Pillans back on. hopefully my team can do the business. 6 wickets, 7 down, 8, 9, and we do go in to our second innings with a lead. It's not a particularly big one. I think they finished on 228, which is a little more than I would have liked. 226, so we went into the second innings with a 24 run lead, which is, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great, and especially now that we're 38 for 2, it's not ideal. Harry Brook, funnily enough, I'm pretty certain Harry Brook was on 27 when we came in the first innings. I could be completely wrong about that, so please do correct me if I am wrong. I'm probably going to look back on this footage and be like, wow, I was so wrong. And now I think about it more and more, I'm pretty certain that I was completely wrong, so just ignore everything that I've just said. But hopefully we can get this innings off to a decent start, and, well, not like that. Got a lead of 62. Big gap on the leg side. Step across, work it down there, gonna come back for 2. Oh, there we go, that's more like it. Time to perfection, and it's raced away for 4. Split that little gap on the offside, and that is what we like to see. We've now got a lead of 69 in episode number 69. How very fitting. Oh, I was very worried that I was going to mistime that and get bowled. I don't know why, I just had a bad feeling about it. There we go. Found that gap just past the mid-off. I think he is just going to get round to it and collect it, and we're not going to risk another run there because that would have been suicidal, and we don't want any more run-outs this game, do we? Oh, big leg side gap here for Reynolds, and you know what that means. We're going to step across and we're going to, well, just going to chip it into that absolutely gaping gap nice and easily, away for 4 runs. And oh dear, Reynolds, what are you playing at? Please leave this, please don't leave this gap here for too long, otherwise it is going to annoy me, as that is actually a nice ball. So he's learnt and he's bowling to his field a little bit more, as now he's decided to patch up that gap. Okay, interesting. Oh, look at that. That is unbelievable. A lovely back foot punch, and, well, 4 more. Right, Reynolds has brought back this huge gap, and I'm not entirely sure why, so you know what that means. Oh no. Oh. Nice little moment of silence there as well, I just I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just send Gibson in. Come on boys, please do the business. Oh dear, come on. Oh, okay, nice solid start. 3 down early on for Kent, but they're not going to be chasing a huge total here. But I'm not bringing myself 8 overs. Look what the opening bowlers have done. They've done unbelievably. Why are they being taken off? They've got 3 wickets between them in 8 overs. It just seems daft to take them off so soon. My goodness. As it is now over number 13, and still they're doing a great job. Just getting back on for a couple of overs. Come on boys, keep it up. Right, they're 8 down. So it is about time that I was selfish and I brought myself back on. Obviously I won't be coming on this over because Ahmed is, well, it's already partway through Fisher's over. So we will just sit through and watch this over. Come on boys, come on Fisher, what have you got for us? Oh, that's a big edge. And it's raced away for 4, that's not what we like to see. Right, Fisher's final ball of his over. What can he do? Come on, son. He's making his long run up. He's getting ready. He bowls it. Oh, it's a... Oh, first slip has taken that. Bloody hell, that's some nice pace behind that. But it is time for us to whip out the ball. Come on, this is what we like to see. So Stewart, weakest skill, the drive. A lot of players don't like driving in this Kent side. They need about another 70 runs to win. There or thereabouts, and they've got 2 wickets in hand, so hopefully, I mean, it's going down to the wire a little bit. Right, Clarkson, the other man in, right-handed bat, very aggressive field, and that is not a nice ball, but thankfully he doesn't punish us. Weakest skill is the hook/pull, so you know what that means. Nice short one onto the back foot as he just punches it into the offside for none. Oh, he's played all around that one. Stewart, what are you playing at, my son? Come on, your wicket's mine. Oh, nice forward defensive. Oh, again, Stewart. He is not enjoying this bowling. That is always a nice positive sign. Oh, he's going on the defensive now. Doesn't like it after that wild swipe. Just throwing down sliders after slider here. Oh, he's got a hold of that one, and yeah, I should probably stop bowling the same ball at him because eventually he's gonna catch on as they're going for a very risky third here. Oh, not far off. Direct hit there could have done some damage. Oh, how is that, umpire? How is that? That can't be far off. Oh, I think it's just done a little bit too much. If we just check the big eye, if you just rock and roll that for me, please, fella. It's pitched in line, and yeah, it's just come back a little bit too much. Umpire's calling the impact and just missing the stumps, but these are promising signs as another dot ball to finish off the over. Oh, he's managed to clip that one away. Are they going to come back for the second? That's the question. This man, he's got a rocket for an arm. Oh, again. A direct hit there would not have been far off. So this is it's looking good, but still yet to make that breakthrough as Kent are slowly but surely creeping towards that 218 run target. There's another dot ball. They're struggling to really get me away, but not looking in too much trouble with regards to actually getting out, as that is big. It's gone, found that gap beautifully, and it's gone away for 4. Oh, Stewart, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Stewart? It's bang one in short, and it's a dot ball. Right, final ball of this third over. Let's see, can we do a little bit of damage? No, we cannot. Playing for that LB there, but he glances it away for just a single to finish off over number 3. Oh my goodness, that's gone between bat and pad as that. That is an unbelievable ball. Going to switch up these fields to a little bit more balanced. Just it's a little bit over the top being so aggressive. And I mean, this field doesn't look that much less aggressive, but just a few less men in close. That's an interesting choice of shot. Just let him know not to stay in his crease, because I am always watching that run out, as he's gone for a little bit of a slog sweep and they're going to get a single out of it. Oh, come on, we need to make this breakthrough sooner rather than later. Come on, I can feel it coming. I feel it in the air. Oh, it's another dot ball to finish off the over. Still no wickets have fallen. I'm going to put a really full one in here. See if that can confuse him. No, he gets it away. But I think there's definitely a possibility of one of these, him just missing one of these fuller ones and getting himself trapped in front. Oh, he gets that one just on the bounce. But he definitely does not look comfortable with these. But we're going to switch it up now after two very, very full ones. One nice and short, which is actually the one that he gets a run off. Oh, my bowling tactics are unbelievable. Oh, that's big. That's gone straight back over my head. And Stewart gets himself another 4 off of my bowling. He's enjoying this, isn't he? He's enjoying this a little bit too much for my liking. Oh, there you go. You're leaving that one, aren't you? Oh, we've been taken off, and Kent are all out for 191. Yorkshire get the win by 26 runs. Man of the match for Harry Brook after his 110 in the second innings. Let's see who got the last couple of wickets. Oh, Ben Coad. That's what we like to see. Ahmed Coad. Lovely stuff. 5 for Coad in that second innings. A great performance and another win to keep us on track. 5 wins out of 5 in the county championship season, and well, you know what I'm going to say. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, bit of recruitment news. Caught the eye of Victoria for the Sheffield Shield. I accept that as always. Captaincy, yes please. And now we are into the Caribbean Cricket Cup. Let's see what kind of players we're working with here. Markham, Dayal's not very good. Short, Webster, Dulrich, Reefer, me, Scott, Amir, Jason Holder and Amir Hamza. What kind of players have we got waiting in the wings? Oh, Dennis Duncan from the West Indies. That's a nice one. 82 overall. Very good all-round cricketer. Probably will make a few changes to this lineup when it comes to it, and the first one will be that I am going to be opening the batting as I always do, but some top quality talent in here. Mohammed Amir and Matthew Short especially 2 very good players, but that is something to look forward to in the next episode. But for now, that is the end of today's episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.